What's up, guys? This is the final review video for the UFC Fight Night Dillashaw versus Cruz card, and this is for the main card right here. So let's go ahead and talk about the fight. Pearson versus Ronaldo. As you can see right here, Ronaldo got the decision win. This is a really good fight, guys. Good striking in the fight. Didn't really go to the ground much. As you can see by the stats right there on the control. But yeah, I thought Ronaldo, actually did, win the fight. It wasn't a robbery or anything. Pearson just, I thought he lacked volume. Even though I picked Pearson as my picks, but man, I underestimated Ronaldo. Man, this guy's still looking good at 37 years old. He's landing a lot of good strikes. This guy's still a beast, man. Good volume by Ronaldo. Good countering. And also good speed and power. I mean, this guy's just a beast for being 37 years old. This guy, did some work on Pearson, man. Pearson, I thought, was almost gonna get knocked out at one point with a head kick. This guy, Ronaldo, was throwing a lot of left head kicks, body kicks. He was mixing it up, and also, with the straight lefts. Pearson, I thought, would do a lot better, man. I thought he would land way more striking, more punches, some more kicks or anything. But Pearson, he moved forward in the beginning of the fight, but he just couldn't land on this guy. He couldn't put those punches together pretty much. I expected more for Pearson, but it was a good win for Ronaldo. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look out for Ronaldo now, because this guy's gonna start rising up the rankings. Because even though he's 37 years old, this guy's still beating guys up. He beat up Pearson, which is a really good fighter, who beat Felder, and Felder's a beast. And I know MMA math doesn't really work, but Pearson's up there on the rankings. Well, I think he shouldn't be a top 15, but he's top 20. And Ronaldo beat him, so I think Ronaldo might get a top 15 opponent after this. But yeah, guys, I suggest you guys check out the fight if you guys didn't watch it. But that's all I gotta say about the fight. Really good fight there. Next fight, we got Browne versus Mitrione. I picked Mitrione in this fight. As you can see, he lost, so that sucks. But yeah, the eye pokes. There was eye pokes in this fight twice. Browne poked Mitrione twice, and this really sucks because it really changed the fight after the second poke. I thought Mitrione was, he was really effective with the eye poke, and yeah, I thought Mitrione was winning also. He was landing good punches. Browne was landing really good kicks though. He was hitting the body with the front kick, and this is pretty much what I expected. I expected Browne to have better kicks. I expected Mitrione to have better boxing with his punches pretty much. And yeah, I didn't expect none of them to take each other down, but Browne actually got a nice takedown on Mitrione, took him down, and that's where the fight ended, guys. He got a TKO on the ground, just kept beating him up on the ground, and they had to stop it. And you guys seen the fight? You see Mitrione's eye was really messed up, man. It was really messed up after one of the punches that Browne connected on him. His eye was hella swollen, guys. It was pretty beat up. But yeah, sucks that Mitrione lost. Hopefully he sticks around in the UFC and we get to see him again. For Browne, I wasn't really too impressed here with a Browne, but he got that win, and yeah, that's good enough right there. Let's go ahead and move on to the co-main event. Now this fight right here, guys, damn, this fight really let me down, guys. I was really expecting more, but it just didn't happen. As you can see right here, Pettis landed more significant strikes, and he landed more strikes in general. Alvarez, I don't know what happened. This guy just, he was just busting a GSP, guys. This guy was just clinching Pettis along the cage, and that's all he was doing pretty much. Alvarez, he landed some shots, but it's just, he wasn't really out there, to put on a show, guys. He was just out there to get that win. He knew Pettis had a weakness with the wrestling, and I do admit Pettis did look a little bit better with his wrestling, but he just stayed too much along the cage, and when they were standing, he still didn't really hurt Alvarez with anything. You know what I'm saying? So I do think Alvarez won the fight though, and for my pick, I did have Alvarez. So a lot of you guys are thinking probably that Alvarez was going to lose. Pettis was going to easily smash him. Pettis was a big favorite, like I think it was 3-1 or something like that, 4-1. But yeah, a lot of people doubted Alvarez. I expected well, a lot of people expected Pettis to win, but I thought Alvarez was gonna win. But I didn't really think he was gonna win like this boring of a fight. I really expected more from this fight. Very disappointing fight here, guys. But I mean, if we look at the stats, yeah, I mean it all really makes sense. I'd have to rewatch the fight again, but yeah, pretty much as you can see right there by the control, almost half the fight right there, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Almost half of the fight control Alvarez had right there, and yeah, he was mostly just clinching him against the cage. Pettis couldn't get out of there. They were just landing little short shots. We weren't really hurting each other, and yeah, it sucks for Pettis, but you know Alvarez got the win. I mean, and let's see what happens with this. I don't think they're gonna give him a title shot. It was just a really boring fight, guys. This fight really disappointed me here. So let's go ahead and move on to the main event. Now this fight, so you can see right here, is really, it was a close fight, but you know I picked Cruz, and I do believe Cruz won the fight, guys. He was using really good footwork, landed some good shots. Also, I think he won rounds 1 through 3, guys. Dillashaw, I guess I'm also thinking he won. I know he won the 4th round. The 5th round, I have to watch it again, but I'll go ahead and give him the 5th round too. So TJ won 4 and 5, and Cruz won 1 through 3. That's what I think. As you can see by the strikes, look at the accuracy right there. TJ Dillashaw threw 430 strikes, 30% accuracy right there. Cruz with 39%. I mean, man, Cruz is it was really cool watching this guy fight, man. This guy's really evasive. I mean, it was crazy right here. Like, this guy was, you know, dodging the punches like nothing in the first 3 rounds. This guy was looking so fast. He started to slow down a little bit on the 4th. Dillashaw landed some good leg kicks, you know, slow him down. In the 5th round, Cruz looked, you know, a lot slower, but, you know, that's what happens in, you know, the fights. You know, they start getting slower, you know, towards the end. But, yeah, Cruz still looked really good, guys. This guy was landing good shots. He also would get aggressive sometimes too, you know, push forward. But TJ Dillashaw was moving forward most of the time, guys, and that's something to consider. He did have a lot of octagon control, which is why people are saying TJ won the fight. But I still think Cruz won the fight because, you know, just the beast. Just using his footwork, landing more strikes, while TJ was just hitting the air and shit. This guy was kind of stiff the first 3 rounds, guys. He was throwing some lazy head kicks and shit, like. Yeah, but you know, it was overall a really good fight. I don't think they're gonna have a rematch. I think Cruz will probably fight either Faber, or I don't think they're gonna give him Demetrius Johnson from 125 division, the champion. Yeah, I think they're just gonna go ahead and give him Faber, guys. But yeah, it was a really good fight. As you can see also by the takedowns, Cruz landed those takedowns, and you know TJ's never really. I don't think he's ever been taken down in the UFC before. So you know Cruz took him down 4 times. You know, really good takedowns, timed them. Cruz had just good timing, good footwork. Just this guy was just beast. You know what I'm saying, and I can't believe he was able to put in that much work, like on the fight. Like he looked so good for being off, for so long with that layoff and everything. It sucks for TJ. He lost his belt, but Cruz got that win, and that's who I picked also to win. So overall, my picks out of all the 13 fights, guys, I ended up having 8 out of 13. Not too bad, but wish I would have had at least 10 out of 13. But yeah, there's nothing else much to say about the fights, guys. All good fights. As for the main card, I thought the main card was. It wasn't really that good compared to the prelims, guys. The Fox 41 prelims and the Fight Pass prelims I thought were better, but the main card, the main event was obviously the best fight, fight of the night. So just because of the main card, just because of the main event, I'm gonna give the main card a 7. But this fight wasn't really that good. The Browne against Mitrione fight, Pettis and Alvarez fight, man, this fight was just horrible, guys. Really boring fight. I expected way much more. Pretty sure a lot of you guys that watched the fight, probably expected a lot more also. Pearson Ronaldo fight. This fight was, pretty cool, decent fight. Good striking matchup, but also expected a little bit more from Pearson. So yeah, this fight really made the card here, guys. And that's all I really got to say. I'm gonna be doing more UFC videos. I'm also, doing other type of videos. But yeah, this is my first time doing some review videos in a while, so. Sorry if I wasn't that good, guys. Next time I'll go ahead and prepare a little bit more to give more better reviews. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next fight video.